Gaming has gotten way too expensive. If I want to buy a brand new controller, that's going to cost around like $75. If I want to buy a new video game for like PS5, Nintendo Switch 2, that's going to cost around like 70 to 80 bucks. If I want to get a console, let's say a PS5 or a PS5 Pro or a Nintendo Switch 2, it's probably going to cost like $600. This is getting ridiculous, man. This is getting out of control. And apparently, PlayStation, they made some adjustments to the PS5 and PS Pro and I think Remote Play price. So they made some changes and we're going to go ahead and check this out because things are not looking good. And these prices will start to be effective on April 2nd, 2026. So we're on March 30th right now. So we pretty much have like what, 3 more days till we see these prices in stores, online, everywhere. Let's go ahead and read this. New price changes for PS5, PS5 Pro, and PlayStation Portable, Portal Remote Player. With continued pressures in the global economic landscape, we've made the decision to increase the prices of PS5, PS5 Pro, and PlayStation Portal Remote Player globally. We know that price changes impact our community. Yeah, no fucking shit. Gaming is already expensive now, guys. Back in the days, if you wanted to get a game on like PlayStation, like PS4, that would cost around like $59.99. That wasn't bad, right? That wasn't bad. But nowadays, man, most games cost like $69.99, which is around like $75. And you have to take into account you have PS Plus as well. If you want to play online, you got to pay an additional $10 per month just so that you can play online. There's a reason why I bought myself a PC, because I don't want to deal with this bullshit anymore. Let's continue. And after careful evaluation, we found this was a necessary step to ensure we can continue delivering innovative, high-quality gaming experiences to players worldwide. This statement right over here is complete bullshit. And here's the reason why. I'm going to go ahead and get both of my controllers here. Just recently, all right? Just recently, I literally bought a new controller. This black controller right here, I just bought this. This costs like $75. This controller had stick drift. I did absolutely nothing to this controller. It's just fragile. And I think a lot of you guys can understand where I'm coming from here. When you're playing on a PS5 controller, this shit is so fragile. You can just like play the game normally. Tomorrow, or let's say 2 weeks later, all of a sudden your characters start moving by themselves. I have a PS4 controller that has no stick drift. I've had that controller for years. The PS5 controllers are absolute dog shit compared to the PS4 controllers. The PS4 controllers last long and they don't have stupid stick drift. Like, stick drift on the PS4 controller isn't that common compared to the PS5 controllers. So that statement is complete bullshit. Plus, getting a new controller is way too expensive. Back in the days, I think it cost like $69.99 or $59.99. I forgot. But now, getting a PS5 controller costs like $75. That is absolutely ridiculous. The fact that you have to spend so much money to get a controller that is so cheap, to get a controller that is so trash compared to PS4 is ridiculous. But anyways, let's continue. The updated recommended retail prices for PS5 consoles are effective starting April 2nd as follows. For all other territories, please check with your local retailer or directplaystation.com where it is available. As you guys can see, for the US, is now going to cost $649. For the PS5 Digital Edition, that's going to cost $599. And then for PS5 Pro, that's going to cost $899. So around like $900, guys, because of tax. You're spending, guys, listen to me. You're spending $900 for the PS5 Pro. Do you know how insane that is? That's almost $1,000 for a console. That is absolutely insane. Just imagine what the PS6 is gonna look like. Just imagine how much money we're gonna have to spend for the PS6. You have to pay for online. If you want to play with people online, you have to pay for that. You got to get a controller. You got to get a mic. Dude, we're talking about like $1,000, probably like 1.1K. That's how much money you're spending just to play video games. No wonder people are moving to free games now. That's the main reason why you see people playing games like Marvel Rivals, playing games like 2XKO. Now that game is dog shit in my opinion. But Marvel Rivals, Fortnite, and a lot of these gacha games. The reason why people are now moving to those games is because gaming is too expensive, and they're proving our point with these fucking prices, man. Now, when we take a look at the original price for the PS5, the PS5 Pro in the digital edition, as you guys can see, $499, $549, and $749 for the PlayStation 5 Pro, and in the digital edition in the console with the disc. This is a 20.04% increase. That's a lot. All right, that's nearly like a quarter. Nearly a quarter, guys. These niggas thought that this was a good idea. I don't give a fuck what the excuse is. This increase is insane. Okay? Is actually insane. And once again, y'all, you have to take into account you got PS Plus. If your controller breaks, gotta get a whole new controller, and they increase the price for controllers. The games, these video games, they increased the price for the video games, which cost $70 now. They increased the price for everything. And whether we like this or not, people are still going to purchase these products. People are still going to purchase new controllers. People are still going to get PlayStation 5, the PS5 Pro. People are still going to pay PS Plus because they have no choice. If they want to play online, they have to get PS Plus. There's just too much money to spend when it comes to gaming nowadays. Back in the days, it was so simple. I would just go to GameStop, get me a game, hook it up on my Nintendo DS, and I would play that shit. Simple as that. But nowadays, it's like, okay, if I get a game, is there online? Right? Okay, so there's online gaming here. There's online. Is it for free? Oh, it's not for free. I have to pay PS Plus. Okay, so when I get this game, which is going to cost $70, I have to add $10 on top of that because of PS Plus, which is going to be $80 in total. And if my controller is jacked up, oh, I got to get a whole new controller. That's going to cost like probably like $150 or $175. It's like, dude, niggas have to make a whole fucking budget just to game. We have to make a whole budget to game now. I'm good, bro. I'm good. The PS5 is the last console I am ever going to have. I'm not getting the PS6. I'm not getting the PS7. Fuck this shit. I'm good, bro. I'm not about to dunk $600, $700 on a console when my PS5 is working perfectly fine. I'm not doing that. And knowing how these companies are, they're gonna try to, like, when the PS6 releases, they're going to make games for the PS6, and then all the games are on the PS5. They're going to terminate those games because they want people to move on over to the PS6. That's exactly what happened to the PS3, PS2, and the PS1. And it's happening to the PS4 as well. Some people still have the PS4. There's still some games on there, but there's a lot of games on the PS4, like live service games, that are ending, like they're pretty much going EOS and they're moving to PS5. This is insane, man. I'm telling y'all, man, mobile gaming and PC gaming is the way to go. When you play on PC, you don't have to worry about some online subscription. You don't have to worry about none of that bullshit. You can play online for free. That's all you got to do. No bills, none of that shit. If I want to get a keyboard, I can get a cheap ass keyboard that costs like $15 on Amazon, get a mouse that costs like $20, and I'm good to go. That shit can last me like 3 years or 2 years. If I'm not dropping juice or water all over my keyboard, I'm good. This has gone way too far. This has gone way too fucking far. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below. Are you guys satisfied with these price changes, or are you guys not satisfied with these price changes? Let me know. Hope you guys have a good one. I'll be seeing you guys on the next one. Adios.